Morning.
Morning to you.
I can hear your timepiece singing like a bird this morning. A customer give it to you?
My wife gave it to me as a gift on our wedding night. It's been a long time since I carried it. I just put it in my pocket today to celebrate my son Clay's homecoming. I expect he'll be arriving fairly soon on the stage.
Yes, it's pretty. Hey, isn't that the gold delivery we ordered, sir?
Yeah, it must be, Mr. Goodwin.
Hey, Zeke, I'll see you around 1 o'clock, okay?
Watch out! Get off the street!
Margaret, get out of the way! Get the children off the street. Get inside. Look out! Let's get the sheriff.
Well, I think I'll give this to my boss.
Don't die. Please, Mr. Stone, please. My God, poor man never hurt a soul in his life.
Won't be long before we're all dead.
I wonder who's going to bring a little law and order into this town. This preacher.
Murdering coyotes. I'll never understand this shooting, Mr. Stone. He was a good man.
This town has the curse of Satan on it. You get rid of those guns or you'll all be lost. You hear? All of you.
In the past week, there's been holdups at the banks at Beir and Smith and Duluth. And we all know darn well who's behind it.
You're the sheriff. You should know.
I do. You can bet your life it was Kenshaw. Wake up! At least one of you here was a witness.
I just got the safe closed, and then
And how about you, Maribel? It all happened just outside your darn window.
Look, Mr. Russell, when I heard that shooting, the first thing I did was hide right under my table. You know, I only looked just this once, and there was a man. He was tall and all, and he just plucked out Mr. Stone's watch and said he'd give it to his boss. And where were you when all this was going on, Mr. Russell?
Busy minding a herd of buffalo.
What buffalo?
There was a stampede of buffalo over at Corbett's place, and they were destroying his crops.
Everyone seems to have an alibi. We're all just a pack of cowards.
Yeah, well, I'm no coward.
Yeah, what are we going to do against a bunch of professional gunmen?
There was more than 50 of those men. Hit us just like a tornado.
Yeah, he's right. Why, I remember a tornado back in 1824.
Here, you old windbag, it's finished. They should have stitched up your mouth in 1824.
I win, you lose. All together now, you owe me, let's see, your 2 stockings, your slip, and your garter. Shall we continue?
But only if we play for cash, all right?
Oh, no. From women, I only accept payment in merchandise or underwear.
You're the most peculiar gambler I've ever met. And I've seen a lot of them. San Francisco, Philadelphia, Los Angeles.
I'll bet you're from California.
Old Monterey. I was manager for a branch of my father's bank.
Oh, the only difference between us two is the way we live.
I'll admit that gambling has something to offer. The excitement, I guess. And so does banking.
Uh-huh, you do have a point there. You do take your chances, of course. But then so does everyone. Blackjack and roulette, these cards, dice too. All part of an everyday philosophy. Everything's a gamble. Of course, you can only call that a personal opinion. I'm an adventurer.
Well, that's no philosophy for me.
You women are all alike. What do you do?
What do I do? Well, I'm a singer. That ain't all I do, though. I have a job waiting for me at the Long Branch in Dallas.
You certainly must have a lot of courage traveling across the country from one saloon to the other.
You have to if you're going to eat. You have to do all kinds of things in this world if you want to survive. It really isn't easy. Now, you take that squaw. She deals in knives.
Knives? In Dallas, I understand they use guns.
For you, it's dollars. Knives are her trade, while our gambling philosopher deals in ladies' underwear. And I deal in song.
Well, you better be careful while you're in Dallas. It's a wild place, Dallas. My pa's home.
You don't have to worry about me. I was taking care of myself when I was in bloomers, and heck, nowadays it's the banks that are being taken advantage of, not us.
Well, times are changing.
I'll take this. You wouldn't be holding out on me, would you, banker? You sure this is all you got?
We've arrived. Get over there. Easy. I ain't interested in what you're carrying today. I'm only interested in this. And the little lady. She's coming along with us. That way you won't be shooting your mouths off to the sheriff any too quick. Get back there, you!
No! Don't take your hands off me, you big brute!
Oh? Come on, move. Get moving.
No.
Get up there. Hold on to her tight now.
Get down from here.
Oh, get out of here.
Help! Help!
Enjoy the walk, friends. Well, it looks like we lost this hand.
I wouldn't say that, my friend. Here's what we might call our winning. Catch.
Aha! Your underwear. I wonder how far it is.
About 30 miles, I'd say. As the crow flies. And as soon as I get there, I'm going to have a talk with the sheriff.
All I'll want to do is soak my feet in some beautiful hot water.
Sheriff, right here. I've been expecting you.
You're quite a feller. I warned you about keeping your mouth buttoned up, dude. I'm the sheriff now. You see, I occupied his seat, because he's a little tied up right now. I suppose we get down to business. I want what's in here. Okay? You watch the door. Now, you. I don't appreciate your humor, friend. You try pulling any more jokes like that, and you know what it'll do for poor Katy. Thanks for the loan, Sheriff.
Bang, bang!
Well, what the hell? Get your little butt off my
I
saddle,
want to ride the horse.
sawed off little
Let me
midget.
go! Let me die! Stop that, you big hunk of a coward! Stop me at the door! I want to ride in the saddle!
Get away! Heck, I'll bet the stranger takes it.
No, he ain't got a chance.
All right, 5 to 1 he does.
I'm not betting.
We got him now, boy!
Hold time, boy! Hold time!
Hooray!
Whoop him up! He's got him.
Hold it. I should have given you that medicine myself.
Hey, you're going to deserve everything you get.
Now get.
Boy, did all right. Right proud of you.
All those folks. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Don't get excited.
Hold on now.
Everything will be all right.
This is working for the law. Go on home. Go on home.
Clay, it's me, Goodwin. Don't you recognize me after all these years? Have I changed
Sure,
so
you're
much?
Uncle Goodwin.
Excuse me. Are these yours?
Yeah. Thank you.
Poor Mr. Stone. He was the best friend I ever had.
Yes, we'll all miss Mr. Stone. He was a friend of the whole community.
You knew her, she was knee-high to a grasshopper. That's Estelle. Of course, you've been away for a while. And she's changed a bit since then.
Estelle. Now I remember her. I used to call her Freckles.
I tell you, Mary Bell, he recognized me straight away. Uncle Goodwin. It happened like something out of a book that you might have been looking at. He grabbed me. You know, Mary Bell, he almost tore off my jacket. I said, look, take it easy. And you know what he said? Uncle Goodwin. I said, who? But then, of course, he explained to me when he was a kid, he used to call me that, but I wasn't really his uncle. I said, oh, what a memory. And
I sewed your button on.
Oh, thanks a lot. And then he even remembered Estelle. How's that for a memory? I know he was born and raised in Dallas, yet he's forgotten nothing. Huh. It's mighty fine. Mary Bell. Thank you.
Extra, read all about it. Clay Stone returned.
You hear who's in town? The one and only Clay Stone.
Clay Stone back in Dallas. Read all about it. Clay Stone back in Dallas.
Let's have one of those copies then.
No.
Come on, little John. You know I'll pay you.
No.
Come on. But I haven't got any money.
No, no, and no.
Look, you knew it. I told you my
Marilyn,
contract was
please,
finished, so
I
I
beg
leave.
you to stay. You just gotta do it.
You know, I don't have to do anything for this place
You're
anymore.
upset, my...
It's
But,
goodbye.
my dear, you're more important than anybody in the show. After all, you're the star of the show. I'll even give you a raise, huh? Who can dance? Who can sing like you? Me?
It's time that you tried. And keep your raise.
Oh, Marilyn, come on now. I can't dance. I need you. You know that? You're being so unreasonable.
Not at all. All my life I've suffered. And now I've got a chance to go to France, which means I get the best. I can wash and take a hot bath.
Oh, Marilyn. Marilyn.
Please stay, Marilyn.
These Indians attacked us on the main road.
Be smarter. You stayed a while.
Oh, God. Indians.
Hey, come here, little feller. I got something for you.
Go on home, little John. He's a bad hombre.
Yeah, go on home, you little monster.
Bang, bang!
A boogeyman's gonna get you.
I ain't fat as mustache. I I bet you're just mad because they're gonna hang you.
Now, if they do, I'll come back and hunt you.
You couldn't do that because you'd be dead. Here.
Die, you little...
All right. I'll go take a look for him inside. You mosey around here and keep an eye on the front. Go on.
It goes to have it international. If my love is from Rome, from Turkey or from Peru, he can kiss me just like he wants. It is not right by me. Because down here we are all Westerners. Because down here the life is always waste. But boundless is my love. It's like the great far west. And in the summer burning afternoons, our hearts sad. But our hearts are sad and ringing ever go. For a bit of fur, for a fist of gold and right to happiness. All right, boys, bottoms up. Let's have a drop once more. We'll sing all night long what I shall know. Tap you, I want you to recall the splendors of Paris and show you just once more the life and joys of the far west. Because down here we are all Westerners. Because down here the life is always waste. I want no more of love because it makes me sad. I want to dance, I wild can as hot as my wild face. A tune American that makes me go quite mad. And let us dance there all night long.
Seems like the whole town's out celebrating tonight.
Yeah, I'm with them.
How many? You?
One.
One.
Same.
Same?
Now, let's see.
So, what you got, Gramps? Well?
Don't Gramps me, young feller.
Go on, Smitty. Show him your hand.
That's what I have. King's full. He'll beat him.
Well, ace is full. Oh, well, as old Daddy used to say, he'd say to me, son, always see a thing through. In poker, dice, and women.
Hey, Clay, you see that man at the bar? That's Fast Draw's friend.
That's one of them? Come here. Go over to the sheriff's office.
The sheriff? Why?
Because there's one of Kinshaw's men standing over there. Tell him to get over here quick, because he may have it in mind to cause trouble.
Okay.
One beer.
Clay, what's the matter with you? Can't you see?
All right, now, you go along home. Out with you.
Why, if this keeps up, the place will be crawling with desperados.
Hey, wait a second. I'm sorry. You're much too young to go in. You better leave now.
Can I speak to the owner?
I'm the owner. And it won't do you any good to talk to me. Out now.
I'm a professional singer, sir, and
I've heard it all before. Go on.
But, sir, I can sing and dance, and all I ask is a chance. Won't you listen?
That little girl there, she tell you she could sing?
Who can sing? I have only one performer here. That's you. Now go on, sing. I guess no business is perfect. I'm ready to accept most any proposition and go and settle down in Virginia.
There.
Sir, just a minute, please. Sir, I sing and dance. Would you please speak of me to the owner?
Oh, I'm sorry, but my business is banking. And what would I know about singing? After all, there's no connection. And I'm going to the sheriff's office. But that young man over there, that's Fred. He might help you.
Thank you, sir.
Not at all.
You better take care. That's Zeke Braddock over there. He's a tough man to tangle with. Blake, are you carrying a gun?
I don't need one. Excuse me.
When you're finished, I'll be waiting.
Have you come to pay a visit to your boss? Or to talk to me?
I don't think I know you.
That's right, but I know you. And I want to tell you that your friend and the suitcase are real safe.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm talking about the stage you robbed with Fast Draw.
I know. You want to bet something.
Oh, no, sir.
Well, it doesn't matter. What did they call you?
Carmen. You see, I'm just looking for a job as an entertainer here. Oh, I'd be so grateful for whatever you
want
could
to
do.
sing? Well, you don't want to throw your charm away on these cowboys. Come on now. Right this way, gal. Listen to me singing. You're wasting your time. Sit down. That's it. And now watch. What do we got here? A queen. Just like you.
Forget it, banker, unless you want trouble.
I should mention I'm never armed.
Oh!
Thank you.
Clay, the sheriff was preparing a turkey, and like you said, I said Kinshaw's friend was in the saloon. He said, in a minute now, I got a pluck.
Plugging fat. Go on and tell him I plucked Brad. It's all over.
I fancy that Kinshaw would like to have your feathers plucked, Clay. One thing for sure, anyhow. After Clay testifies about the hold-up, we'll hang him.
I'm going over to the paper. Write an article about how Law and Order's come back to Dallas for good.
Take it easy, Clancy. We got a little job for you.
We want 1,000 copies of this here note done in right pretty style for a special occasion.
He held up the stage and killed the driver. Then he robbed the passengers, including me. And then he kidnapped Miss Dior. I saw his men ride off with the poor woman. I rest my case.
Why don't we hang him?
I've heard it said there's a lot to be gained by having a forgiving nature.
Folks, quiet down. Sit down.
Silence in court. If we're going to hold this trial in public, then everybody can just sit down. Gentlemen of the jury, you will not be influenced by these outbursts. Before we proceed with the sentencing, I want to hear a word from the defense attorney. That was supposed to be Clancy. Where is he? Why in the hell isn't he here?
Come with me.
Bang, bang, bang!
They'll never leave.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
If Fast Draw isn't released from jail, Katy Dior will be returned in pieces.
I want to read it.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
know
see what it
Fast
says.
Draw, but who's this Katy Dior?
Yeah, well, that was the girl that was in the stage with Clay, and they kidnapped her.
Kidnapped?
She was going to work in the saloon.
The old diligence is reaching the Great Canyon. Whip up the horses, you touch my galloping. My fine revolver, come off my holster, come. The oldest diligence is reaching the Great Canyon. Old man, you better not put out the sunset to join me. I've got a gun that's right for you, no one can stop me now. I'm taste the bottle, then offer me a drink. Gold dust and dollars, this whiskey's good for me. Whip up the horses, you catch my galloping. Beware of the ambush that awaits in the Great Canyon. The old diligence is reaching the Great Canyon. Whip up the horses, you catch my gallop home. My fine revolver, come off my holster car. The old diligence is reaching the Great Canyon.
Come on, I want you to dance.
Can't you let me be?
Pay us the favor of dancing fine and pretty, huh?
You say you don't work without getting money? Don't you know the free things in life are best? I ain't buying you.
I'm gonna teach you, Katy, to dance fine and pretty like.
La 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 la
Give us a smoke. Katy, you dance fine. Hey, Zeke's here. By the look on your face, it didn't go too well. That banker will pay.
You trying to slip away? You wouldn't want to the privacy of your company, would you?
I just rode in from Dallas. Fast Draw happens to be there. There's a note over at the sheriff's. And when he reads it, I hope he releases him. Otherwise, you're going to be returned in pieces. Tie her up.
It's not right this poor girl should find herself caught up in all our troubles like this. Now, why should she be involved in our problems? Can you answer me that? Look, you know damn well this is true. They'd be happy to cut her up, so how about it?
The point is worth raising, son. Of course, you ain't the judge for Dallas or the sheriff.
Sure am sorry, Clay. But the judge has passed sentence. And I'm paid to carry it out.
But you don't understand. That's 2 deaths. And one of them is an innocent young girl.
All that means is that those bandits will have another death in their conscience.
Yes, and with your consent. All right, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. Excuse me.
Now, you give him the right change. He's a good customer.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what we're paying, sir. Rates are the same as they were before Mr. Stone got killed.
Excuse me for bothering you, Clay. I have some papers for you to sign that are important. If you would sign there and there.
That's that. I'd like to ask you something. Would you do me a favor?
Of course, whatever you wish. As long as you provide me with a mortgage for the favor, like your tie. As your pa once said to me, if a man happens not to repay a favor, a bad person he wouldn't be, just a bad account.
Yep. Who brings the food to the jail?
Usually Samuel, but who knows?
Well, close the office up and come on.
All right.
Can I come in?
Sure.
Thanks. Name's Richard Corbett. I'm pleased to meet you, Clay. At last. I was a friend of your father's.
Yes, I know. He mentioned you before to me.
I wanted to see you earlier, but you're always occupied with this feller Fast Draw.
I guess I was at that. What the?
John, will you cut that out? Bang, 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 bang!
I surrender, little John.
Oh, come on. You've shot more men than Fast Draw can show.
Kids, a shoot-up. I hope to see you again very soon, Mr. Corbett.
I'd like that fine.
I want the place closed. And then you can go and eat, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, what is it?
You said you'd do me a favor once,
right?
Of course, anything.
Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go...
Come on, I want to carry the basket. Go away. You make so much trouble. Now just go on. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me.
And you say I'm always making
Well,
trouble.
now, that's a pretty heavy basket.
well,
May I carry it?
How come he can carry it and I can't?
You know something? You're a pain in the neck.
Oh, he's a pest.
Gonna have a talk with you.
Man to man?
Shouldn't be walking around with this here gun.
Well, it's not loaded.
I should hope not. Here, carry the basket. And wait for us over there by the doorway. Go on.
Okay, I guess you want to stay alone with Estelle. I'm not stupid.
He says everyone watches me when I'm with you.
Well, then, how about that? Why are you laughing?
Well, it's funny.
I don't see why you should be shy with me.
It's because you've been gone for so long, Clay.
You know, there's no reason at all why we should be watched. Heck, I remember all the times we had together as kids when you were always over at our place.
You got so mad when you got cold freckles.
Oh, no, you're Freckles.
Oh, no, it was you. It was.
No, you're Freckle Face. You know, Estelle, I've been doing a little thinking since I got back to Dallas. From the day I got here, things started to happen, and a lot of things are gonna happen. But if it all goes okay, I'll never leave again. Which is why I'm going to have to leave you, Estelle. I want you to go home. I'll go with John. You look after yourself.
Oh, howdy there, Mr. Stone.
I have a surprise for my friend. Now open up.
You want him to get away?
Open it. Get up. All right, move. Get up. So you want to be judge and executioner? Well, go ahead. What are you waiting for? Shoot me. Dude. Let me have your hands. Why, sure, dude.
I'll need my hat.
Now move. Get it.
Hey, Clay, are you finished with my gun?
Sure, thanks, John. And take the basket home. Our friend here isn't hungry.
All right, George, I want you to cordon off this piece of land and keep those folks away.
I can't do that. Heck, some of the people want to see us hang the man close up.
Sheriff, everything okay?
Sheriff! Sheriff! Clay Stone's let the prisoner loose, and he's run off someplace with him.
Please. You want to bet that's the two men we saw about a minute back? Sure it was.
And then he gave me back the gun, and they both left the jail, but not me. I started shaking Tom and shouting, "Tom, if you don't find him, you'll catch him."
Hey, come on over to the office, little John. I'm going to print the whole story.
Okay, like I told him.
Your storytelling's just finished.
But I got
Just
a
as I
paper to
told
write.
you, you can't trust anybody. I say that Clay Stone should be strung up. The sheriff's going after them, but he'd better catch them by nightfall. On that prairie, they could be most anywhere. Why, I myself got lost. One time, I had to look for some strays. Took me days to find them. And when I did, I was lost myself.
This way!
Okay, we stop here. You're on your own now. Ride across the river and get the girl. If you try any funny business, I'll put a bullet in your head. I don't think you'll make me have to, but I will if things go wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. And what about these?
No, they go too.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, great. This is Little John.
Hey, Zeke! Over here! Come on! Zeke, I worked out a deal with my friend Clay Stone.
I don't figure they crossed the river. All right, let's go. Spread out and search this side.
Well, if it ain't Miss Dior. You can raise your price now, my proud beauty, because you're worth as much as I am.
Have you hurt yourself?
No.
Enjoy yourselves.
Yeah! We'll stop and dry out these wet clothes at the first farmhouse. Come on.
Love in the far west seems almost tropical. It is like whiskey goes to have its international.
Well, this is your lucky day. Go on, take it, gal. It's all yours.
Kiss me just like he wants it, is not right by me. Because down here we are all Westerners. Because down here the life is all
John, tell me, didn't Mr. Stone have anything else to say? Oh, what else could he have said?
I've been thinking about Clay Stone. You know, it's too bad he didn't tell us the true story about the robbery. It was quite a trick. Using bandits to get rid of his own father. How much did he have to pay?
That isn't true.
Better watch what you're saying.
Why, did you help him do it?
Come down here, tin horn.
Please try not to get hurt.
Beat the hell out of him, Frank. What business is it of yours? Oh, you midget. Get up.
Now cut it out! I can't be expected to sing with all this commotion going on. Yeah! Hit up, Frank! Yeah!
number with noise going on like that?
I agree.
I'm used to, the singing and the better things without.
But Marilyn, darling, can't you see you can't leave the stage now? What can I do without you? You're my friend.
You're not my friend at all. At all.
Sing and dance, well, get up on that stage. Come on now. Oh, please, I need a break.
Lose again, big man.
Here's one hell of a party.
I told you shouldn't waste your beautiful charms on a bunch of cowboys. Come on home now. All right?
Sure.
We got better things to do.
Afraid I only have the one room to give you, but it does have 2 beds in it, miss.
It's okay. Me and Mr. Stone have our own wall of Jericho. Isn't that right, Clay?
Yep. And our wall is right there. Good night.
Have you ever heard that the walls of Jericho fall down when people sing?
Well, try a lullaby. Oh, that's a lullaby?
I first heard it sung by one of Zeke's gang. Say, tell me, Mr. Stone, do you know what they sang to make those walls fall down?
Nope.
And will these walls of Jericho exist all through the night, Clay Stone?
Hold on.
Well, then, Sheriff, we go on?
You and the boys will do what I do. Let's go.
Mr. Corbett, Mr. Stone's here to see you.
Why, howdy, Mr. Corbett.
You're a man who's full of surprises. Are you aware of what you've done?
I think you'll find that everything will be all right. Oh, Miss Dior, Mr. Corbett.
It's Katy.
It's my pleasure to meet you, Katy. Though I fail to understand what you've come to me for.
I wanted to introduce her to you. And now that I have, would you take her to town for me, please?
Glad to.
I thank you.
Just a minute. What about you?
I have an overdrawn account. And for a banker, that's very bad.
If I could help you, just let me know.
Thanks.
Bye, Claystone.
So long.
All right. When are we going to town?
I can't see any point in going just yet. Can you, Katy?
Around the house, men. Ain't none of you going home till we catch him.
The sheriff's over there. Clay, honey, get going.
I win, you lose.
Well, aim on that tonight.
That's how it goes with poker. Just when you think you're really going to win, up comes someone who can beat you out. It's better to know you're a born loser.
Hey, they got Clay Stone. They're taking him to jail to cool his heels.
You just don't know about courage like Clay Stone's. You're just an ornery bunch of cowards. Oh, come on, is this how y'all gonna thank the man after he saved my life? You don't know what those bandits did to me. I might easily have been killed. Of course, if it happened, you wouldn't have cared. But there's something else you boys should know about. This. I got whipped within an inch of my life. That's what that gang of bandits did, you see? I got bruises like that all over. Bang, bang,
Hey, come on now, then.
This is funny. What you all laughing at? Hey, you now, shut up.
Estelle, I was wondering when you'd come see me.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, but...
Wait a minute. Don't go yet. You know, I just couldn't help myself.
I know. After what happened to you last night. She told those people off pretty good. She was wonderful. She made sense, Clay. I mean, the way your fiancé boasted about you.
No, she's not my fiancée. I'm only interested in you and me. But from behind these bars, I don't know how to begin. But for certain I'm going to.
No, Clay. I understand. I can wait.
You brought me all the way down here to listen to this man's nonsense when I got more important matters to attend to?
Oh, but you've got me all wrong. I'll explain.
Explain from here.
All right, I'll begin over again. You don't believe my reason for exchanging Katy for Fast Draw. Okay, then I'll go and bring him back myself. Just give me 48 hours and I'll find him, that's all. I'll bring him back here on a platter.
And you're going to bring him in by yourself?
If that's the way it's got to be, I will, Sheriff.
Well, then we have to set you free to do that, Clay.
Yeah.
And who'll take the risk? Me, I suppose. Is that it?
No, I risk everything. As security, I deposit all the money I have in the bank right now.
Deposit the money and me.
Thanks, my friend.
All right. But what's to say you won't take off, ignoring the money and making fools out of all of us? Hey, mister?
Don't fret, Sheriff. I just heard what you said. I'll be your hostage. I was over at the saloon. Some of the boys been telling me what you're up to. Well, I've always been a gambler. If he doesn't come back, I'll get hanged in his place.
Thank you, my friend.
I want you to know what a brave thing it is you're doing, Fred.
Well, thank you.
Well, just don't sit there.
Hold your horses. Just the preacher's wife.
Talking to the little people again.
No! No, no, no! I told you no, Mama, no! I told you not to shoot them guns off. I told you to call them in with the bell. Bong, bong, bong. I want to hear the voice of God like that. It's bong, not banging. Now inside. I told you to get inside, and that goes for all of you.
I bet you're just waiting to get back in the saddle, but when I think about where you're going, I just die. I'm only trying to be a good wife to you, Goodwin.
Oh, why are you talking like that? Why, darling? You know that Clay's pa always gives everything.
All right, Goodwin.
That's better. Everything's perfect. When I was but only a kid, oh, how I longed to join up with a posse and catch a desperado. Like it was a magical adventure. I'd chase 'em like butterflies and catch 'em, and then stick a pin in 'em.
Take this as your magical sword, Sir Galahad.
Shall I show you what I'll do with this thing? Right into the bandit's lair I'll go. Ha! Hoo! Ha! Ha! Hoo! It's a dangerous weapon.
Well, Fred, if you come along now, I'll make you as comfortable as possible. As for you, Clay, I expect you here in 2 days, no more.
If you ain't here, it was awful nice meeting you, Clay.
Clay. I wish you all the luck in the world.
Where's the bus?
He's waiting for you inside.
Zeke, you take care of the horses.
I certainly didn't expect to see you alive again. Sit down. This Clay Stone's a strange fella. You should have known better than to tangle with him.
Make the same deal as you did with his pa.
It isn't that simple, in fact. There's quite a difference between them.
I thought maybe you could tell him that the old coot knew what was up. You see?
I see. But then he might turn us over to the sheriff.
Then we could kill him, just like we did his pa. I'd be more than happy to kill him myself.
Mr. Corbett.
Yes?
There are 2 gentlemen to see you, Mr. Stone and a friend.
He's here.
Just a second. Go through that doorway. Wait. I want no trouble here. Mr. Stone.
Howdy, Mr. Corbett. You said something the last time I was here, that if I needed anything, I should call.
Right, and I meant it. Come on in.
Good evening.
Would you mind waiting outside?
Oh, excuse me.
I have 48 hours to redeem myself, and I hoped you might help me find Fast Draw, Mr. Corbett.
What you call borrowed time,
Mm-hmm, that's right. And as a good banker, I'll have to pay it back.
I'm familiar with Fast Draw's ways. He once worked here for me. Of course I'll help you find him. Let's go. I'll send a couple of the boys on ahead to see if they can find out anything. Oh, Robert, Mr. Stone and Mr. Goodwin would like to freshen up. You take care of them.
Sure, Mr. Corbett.
Sit down. I'll
Thank
get the
you.
boys together, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
So what'd you have to tell him you're gonna find me for?
You'll act just like you're told to. Take your men and get out of here. I got a plan that'll take care of Mr. Stone. But you shoot. Don't trust the other fellows.
Okay.
Trouble is, when someone tries to be helpful, people always wonder. What's he trying to prove? What is it? Anything going on out there? You're jumpy.
Let's go. My boys have located Fast Draw, Clay. He's been hiding out in a cabin down by the river. So let's go flush him out, eh? We better get moving. We'll stop here. This is near the place, Clay. We'll send the boys ahead. Go on. We'll give them time to surround the cabin, then we'll move in ourselves in about 30 minutes. Mr. Goodwin should go ahead with my boys.
Sounds good to me. You go on ahead, Mr. Goodwin.
Say, Ralph, don't you think it's time we ought to be getting back? Mr. Corbett will be waiting for us.
Don't be stupid. He doesn't want us there. He just said that for Stone. Poor sucker. Corbett's setting him up for a trap. Yeah, Fast Draw's waiting down by the river to put a bullet through Mr. Clay Stone's head, same as he did for his pa.
Poor Mr. Stone.
Hope everything's all right. It's been more than a half hour.
I don't think it's anything like a half hour, Clay.
Where did you get that?
What's got into you?
That's my father's. I heard Maribel say that one of the bandits was going to give it to his boss. That must be you.
Your gun's empty, Clay. I took the precaution of unloading it. Sorry to deprive Fast Draw of the pleasure of taking care of you, like he did your father. You wanted me to lend you a hand catching him. Well, here's two.
barber, come up my oyster, come. The oldest diligence is reaching the Great Canyon. I've got a gun that's right for you. No one can stop me now. I'm tasty bottle, then offer me a drink. Gold dust and dollars, this whiskey's good for me. We pop the horses, you coachmen gallop on. Beware of the ambush that awaits in the Great Canyon. The old division is racing the Great Canyon. We pop the horses, you coachmen gallop on. My fine revolver, come off my motor car. The old division is racing.
All right, Zeke. We'll stop here.
See what's bothering those horses. Toby, give him a hand.
Hey! Jack!
Toby? Toby! Toby! Go on, let's go take a look. Jack! Toby! Where are you? Zeke! The gun! Now it's just you and me. Come on!
Leave him to me! Get him on his feet. I forgot to thank you for getting me out of jail. Use your knife. Throw away your club and fight like a man.
I don't need a club to beat you.
And why did she have to go and fall in love with a madman? Right or wrong, I can't stand to see my children cry.
Yep. Now, don't you worry none.
There.
You understand, Estelle? You'll be all right.
Something dreadful has happened to him. I know it has.
Hell, you've won everything but the shirt off my back, and I aim to keep that.
It's all right.
Sheriff, it was only in fun. I was only doing what I could to amuse him, but he's taking darn near everything I got.
Well, I tell you, Deputy, poker's a strange animal. Just when you think you've lost everything, that's when you should go right on playing. You gotta have something. Oh, how about your gun?
I know.
Oh, well, the shirt off your back.
Clay Stone's back in town. He's coming in now.
The whole town's happy you're back.
My father's watch. Sheriff, you can see I'm right on time. Thank you, my friend.
Good work.
Clay!
Take care of it, son.
Thank you, all of you. Well, Mrs. Stone, how does it feel to be married?
No, no, no! I want you to use the bell. Like bong. Will you give me those things before you hurt somebody? Get inside. And all of you, cut that out. Do you hear now?
Sam, you'll be a grandpappy soon.